Jamie Smith writes, "Hey AMC crew, great show. I know that Marvel Studios has recently reacquired the rights to Daredevil from Fox, but every subsequent interview with Kevin Feige indicates that they have no idea what to do with him. I always enjoyed reading comics as a kid that would feature Daredevil teaming up with Spider-Man, and I wondered what your reaction would be if Marvel sold the rights to characters like the Kingpin and Daredevil to Sony so they could be a part of the Spider-Man cinematic universe, and what is the actual likelihood of that happening?"
You know, questions like this come up once in a while, but this one is kind of unique to the other one, because normally when questions like this come up, they focus on somebody else who holds the rights to a Marvel character and Marvel getting those rights back. This is a question going the opposite way. Now, you're right. From what everything Kevin Feige has told us publicly, and we have no reason to not believe him, they really don't know what to do with Daredevil. And also keep in mind, just because they have the rights to him, doesn't mean they're going to do anything with them. They have the rights to a lot of Marvel characters that they have no plans to do anything with. And don't forget this too. While Marvel did get the rights to Daredevil back, it's not like they went out and actively pursued getting the rights back. Fox didn't make a movie in time, they lost the rights to them, and it reverted back to Marvel. So it's not like Marvel was actively out there fighting and clawing and pitching and giving offers to get Daredevil back. No, the Daredevil just happened to fall back into their laps. In a situation like this, now, people are always asking the other way around. They're asking me, hey, what if Marvel bought the rights to Spider-Man back? Sony is not selling the rights to Spider-Man. What if Sony got Wolverine back? Fox is not selling Wolverine back to Marvel. But what if Marvel took a character they maybe have no plans for, like a Daredevil, sold them to another studio with a part of the deal, we get 5% of all box office take or 7% of all box office take that you guys make. You guys go and make that movie, put them in your cinematic universe, we'll make money on it. I'm going to tell you right now, I think this is feasible. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. I think Marvel is getting out of the let's sell off the rights to our characters game because they saw that's why they don't have X-Men anymore, that's why they don't have Fantastic Four, that's why they don't have Spider-Man, and you know maybe Daredevil becomes a super popular character in 15 years and they want to make sure they keep him in the back pocket. However, I still think amongst all the other scenarios that we've painted about Marvel getting characters back, selling off a Daredevil that they have no plans for, never pursued to get him back in the first place, and maybe they can make some money off him by letting another studio take him? Feasible. I don't think it'll happen, but feasible. Schnepp, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't think they would ever sell that character back. He is Marvel Universe's Batman. They just have never done anything right. They have just not done the right thing with him. Hopefully the Netflix television series will be able to scope out what the true awesomeness of the Daredevil character is. If you guys have never read Frank Miller's take on Daredevil, you should, because that's the Daredevil that everyone got into, and that spawned The Dark Knight, which is what Batman is now. So it's kind of like Daredevil grew into Batman because of Frank Miller. Those are the stories that are the greatest stories of Daredevil's career so far, and a lot of other people have written other ones in the comic book. So I think it's he's a great character who's just not gotten the shot yet. So if the Netflix series is a giant, massive hit, obviously they'll
won't be. I'm going to tell you right now, it won't be.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't believe it will at all.
Okay.
I mean, I'm hoping it will be. I'm hoping it'll be awesome, but I don't think it'll be a hit at all.
I have hopes that it'll be a giant hit. You know, I mean, I haven't watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. yet, so I don't have that. You know, I don't know what the ABC take on Marvel, the S.H.I.E.L.D. thing is, but I think I've got big hopes for that to be a big hit. So if it is, hopefully they're able to make it, you know, make that character right. I don't think Marvel will resell any of their properties ever again.
Yeah, I don't think even ones they have zero plans for make sound like. Anyway, what do you think, Dennis?
Oh, well, I think the difference, though, between, let's say, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on ABC and Daredevil going to Netflix is that Netflix doesn't have to cater to that family-friendly thing. I mean, you saw Orange is the New Black and House of Cards. There's, you know, it's a lot more adult themed. So I think hopefully they take Daredevil that way. But I don't think it's feasible or highly likely that they're going to sell it to Sony. I think it's a good idea. I actually think if they had sold Daredevil and Punisher to Sony, and then we were talking earlier about Sony's shared universe, doing a Spider-Man, Daredevil, and Punisher
would have been cool.
Yeah, if you can cross those three over because they have shared history in the comic books, I think that would be really cool for the fans, but not going to happen.
And I still really doubt that in the television incarnation we're going to see here, yeah, Netflix does House of Cards, Orange is the New Black. Disney's still Disney. And I don't think Disney's going to let one of their characters become an R-rated character on TV. I hope they do. Because that's Daredevil is primed for something like that. So I hope they do. I just fear that they won't because it's still Disney.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.